Hi, it's early in the morning on December the 1st. Well, we've had a month of no Christmas shows on the Explore Branson site. I thought we'd look at a different portion of the site today. And here's the standard, one of three standard Christmas photos that do open. We've explored all of these and can't find really any Branson Christmas shows. I just wanted to look at a different section today, which on the home page is the fact that there's a map here, but only attractions and accommodations are indicated. There doesn't appear to be any way to find theaters or shows. Now we're going to go down here today, and we do see Branson Christmas shows. We know where that leads us. It leads us to the page that doesn't really have much in the way of Christmas shows and finishes for a complete list of Christmas shows. Click here and you end up going to the Beatles. What we're really going to look at today is this Twitter site, I guess you would be. It's called #explorebranson.com. And we want to see all the photos rather than bits at a time. Photos automatically open under this popular heading. There's popular and recent. Popular presumably is the one that gets the most amount of likes, and so here these have 38 likes. So it's going to take some time for a photo to go up and actually make it to this section. It has to have 38 people like it. And so even though it's December 1st and Christmas has been going on for a month, I think we're going to find very little Christmas here because it would have gotten 30 votes by now. So there's a Christmas tree photo that got 32. So at least we know Christmas is happening. That looks a little bit Christmassy there. If you knew you were looking for Christmas, you'd certainly say that was Christmas. And there's the Dickens Carol. So there's a few that have made it to popular. But as you can see, most of these are outdoor shots. There's a Silver Dollar City Christmas shot. But the vast majority, probably 10 to 1, 12 to 1, 15 to 1, 18 to 1, are outdoor shots. Mostly because amateur cameras work best outdoors. Theater shots don't end up to be that great because of the lighting and the way that the theatrical lighting hits the stage, the way the smoke influences whether you get a good photo or not, all kinds of different reasons why amateur cameras don't capture good show photos. So in a site like this, you're just always going to have an edge given to the promotion of the outdoors, the lakes, the boating, the golf, because outdoors is much easier photography. In fact, it's nearly impossible to shoot a Branson show, so for an amateur. Variety of reasons not worth going into at this time, and so you'll see, obviously, very little in the way of shows at all depicted, much less Branson Christmas shows. I guess there was one Branson Christmas show depicted. Now we're going to go to recent, where you would suspect, because these are not done by voting, but by whoever put up the most recent photo, that you'd see a lot more Christmas here. It doesn't show the dates, but there's the first Christmas we've seen. It's a ornament. We're still looking, and I would say that's one out of about 20 photos was Christmas. So even with Christmas being here at the current time, is that Christmas? Yeah, it's got a little bit of Christmas. Okay, we got Christmas there. So that's two so far. Now we're starting to get into some Christmas gifts, that on the right there, and the Christmas tree. So now we hit a little patch of Christmas, and who knows how long ago that was, but now we hit a bunch of not so Christmas. Certainly now here's some Christmas, a bunch of Christmas. Somebody's shooting up a Christmas storm there. And then just as quickly as it came, Christmas is off the radar all the way back to here. So these being the recent shots, even though that's a Branson Christmas show, they're not talking about it being a Christmas show shot. And you can see the graininess of the image because of the lack of light as compared to outdoors. That's always going to be the case with the promoted show photos, although somebody did that one pretty well. So even in the blog here, not much Christmas. We did get one patch of it, mostly outdoors. There's another Christmas tree. But we are certainly not, there's another Christmas tree. We're certainly not getting the bulk of it to have a Christmas feel to it. It's more of an outdoorsy feel. There's a repeat of that photo. So I think we've got the drift here. It's certainly not a place where one would say we're actually promoting Christmas as much as we are the outdoors, and we're certainly not promoting shows. Thanks. We just had a different look at the website today, looking at the blog feature. Michael London, December 1st, still hard to find Ozark Mountain Christmas, and even harder to find Ozark Mountain Christmas live music holiday shows. December 1st, still over, I would say 20, maybe 30, probably could be as many as 40 Christmas shows running this week. How many have we seen so far on the site looking all these days? Less than a half dozen.